What is up, everyone? Welcome to game number 49, part of season 1 of the UNIBRO Monopoly League. My name is Swiftor. Here's my role. Currently in first, but that could change this game, next game. We'll see how it goes. And a 7.
It's Chicken. I'm currently in second place. If you watched the last video, it's a new deck.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm creative. It's my first game of the UML, but I'm here to win. Let's see.
There we go, man. Here to win. I like that attitude.
Meganick here, first game as well. I'm here to play to win. I'm not leaving no chance for anybody.
You're taking all the chance cards confirmed. Thank you, Meganick.
Good evening, everyone. I am Tian. I'm the cat. I'm currently in 6th place and looking forward to seeing how easily these new blood get destroyed.
Oh no. Tian has not lost a game he's been in yet. This is his 3rd game. We'll see how it goes. All right, let me go ahead and rearrange these names. You guys, meditate, take a deep breath, get a stretch in, or just wait. Waiting is good.
This is not how I wanted to look in my first game, being last place.
Not in last place. You just go last. It's very, very different. I wonder if we've had any stats done on, like, whether or how order correlates to wins. I bet it's very minimal. All right, Tian, go for it.
I want to start this with a double 3. Or Illinois would be nice.
Oh, get fucked.
Might as well have been taxes.
Yo, Meganick, you're
That's
in first
worse
place.
than Texas.
Imagine.
Let's roll a good number. Any number's good.
Any number is good. You heard the man. 8 is a good number. To place a bet, type any name in the top right and then a percentage of points. For example, you could type chicken, 10%, T. Allen, 5%, Meganick, 4.2%, Dag Saber. Thank you for another gift sub. Much appreciated. I really appreciate the generosity, guys. All right, let's roll a 5 and a 6. Ooh, I deserve that. I don't know why, but I just feel like I did. There we go.
Let's roll a 6 and a 6. All right, I'll take it.
Solid roll.
One of your 6s.
All right, give me a 3 and a 2. I want a 5. Or I'm visiting jail.
Mixed bag for the first set of rolls. All right, here we go. Round 2, start.
Railroad.
Good pickup right there. Damn.
Let's go.
Creative picking up Tennessee.
Hey, creative.
Don't creative. Don't
Yep.
just ignore him. Just ignore him.
You're the only 10 I see.
Ah, too late. Wow. What this is a really great start to the game for creative here. Gonna put his deal making skill set test though. Just Jay, thank you very much. All right, here we go. Doesn't get worse than taxes, so let's go ahead and roll ourselves a 9, 5 and a 4. That's also just damn fine. All right, here we go. Virginia, welcome to the Bald Club.
Something. Virginia.
It is a good property, but currently occupado.
All good.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh.
There's doubles,
Oh,
man. That's
no.
good. That's good.
You get to roll
There you
again.
go,
You'll be
first
fine.
Not good.
You're definitely not.
That's
Not good.
unfortunate, actually.
Not good.
There you go. Okay.
It's not what I wanted, but we'll get there.
Property's already paying off.
I'll take a 10. Or another chance card. Oh, It's a good, same result.
Wow. This man is gobbling up them railroads. 50% railroad consumption complete.
Oh boy.
He's putting together the
just
Infinity
getting one of
Gauntlet, guys. He's gonna snap his fingers and make our money go away. All right. We want a 4 and a 1. Ooh. Community chest. Just $200, please. That's all I want. $300 in fees so far. It's a very expensive Virginia that I have.
What that guy said. We want a 4 and a 1. Yeah. It's easy. Swift, you just gonna.
You did it better, man. What can I say? You did it better. Oh.
Let's go for
Yeah. All right.
Creative?
All right, Mega Nick. I think we
trying to.
I think we call
It's
this
the
an
luck of the
obsession,
dice
man.
right now.
Call this an obsession. We gotta put an end to this.
Might need a restraining order soon. Give me a double 5.
10.
Oh, I'll take that as well. Wacko water.
Wow. The utility plays. Swift left and Swift right should be there. I made them follower enabled emotes.
Every number is a great number.
Wow, that is a little scary, man.
Another grind. Let's go. Finally something double. Not one of everything.
Wait, you're saying finally you got 2 of the same color? Like
Yep.
5 minutes into the game? Okay, buddy.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
2 of the same color. The railroads. Does
I'm a
that
little
count?
cocky here.
roll ourselves a 9. I'm pretty sure I called it correctly. Yes, there we go. 260. There we go.
4 and a 4. The Allen.
T. Allen Town.
It's about to pay off.
Alright, you got this,
Three.
Nick.
Give me a 3 and a 1. 3 and a 1.
Okay, it's doubles.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's fine.
Don't worry. We see this all the time. All it means is you're gonna get your properties later.
All right, give me a 3 and a 1. 3.
Oh, man.
It's all right.
I'll take a 7 for that third railroad. Or another chance card.
It
Nearest
could be
railroad.
good.
Go to Reading. Oh,
No.
I was hoping for you, T. Allen.
Give me 5 for the brown cow.
I like the self-made railroads. I think it makes the game fun.
See how it goes. All right, roll 'em creative.
Let's get the last color, I'm guessing.
He did not do it.
Nope.
There we go, man. Stay away from that goddamn boardwalk.
Go get yourself a pink, man. Come on, though.
Oof.
Okay, not too bad.
All right, here we go. All right, Chance. Be nice to me. All right, sure. I'll work with this. Didn't even get to roll my second time, man. Oh.
Scam. Okay. Let's get a brown. Not a brown.
I'll take a nice brown.
You did it! Congrats!
Wow. All right, your first 50% of a monopoly has been acquired.
Now I got a time to go around one more time to get.
Give me the 5.
brown.
Plenty out there.
I don't like this first side of the board.
Taxes are hitting hard this
First
game.
chair, now
They
taxes.
are. They really are.
Let's get something. Okay, another bit. Let's go.
God.
Oh,
Ready.
T. Allen.
The end of a dream.
And there you go.
All right. Let's try this again, shall we? All right. We're going to roll 5 and a 1. No, it's cool, guys. No stress. Free parking. Oh, man.
Aww.
Reading Railroad.
Thank you.
I want a 3 and a 3.
Only one person is really doing good right now.
That works.
I mean, you've got $1,400. You have Megan has $1,500. Well, had $1,500. I mean, I'd like to have some money. That'd be nice.
You have,
Two properties.
you have the road to 2 self-made monopolies, Swift.
I want a 5 and a
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Go.
I want a snake and an eyes.
Mm-mm. Finally, the train man has to pay. Hey, Jared, welcome, guys. Hope
Taxes last turn.
everyone watching live is doing great. Oh, wow. He's collecting one of everything. What's left?
Let's go. Just left the blues.
The
Have to go
browns
around and they go.
and the yellows.
Browns, no one cares about that. Yeah, yellows are true.
And dark blues.
He said blues.
All right. Yep. 4 and a 3. No, it's cool. Just visiting. Hey, Mom. How's everything going?
Take that last pink. Oh, it's states. That's the easiest one to land on. 5 and a 3.
Easiest property. Definitely hasn't been stale.
Don't bet on states, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, give me a 3 and a 1. 3 and a 1. I enjoyed my stay, Swift. It's all right.
I mean, that's all that matters, man. Folks watching have restored Swift left, Swift right, just tier 1 subs. The thing must be broken. All right, there you go, man.
Ooh. Color, finally.
There we go. I am never getting that yellow Monopoly.
I wouldn't say never.
Let's roll back.
Wow. This is scary.
This
Very,
could be GG, boys.
very scary.
Let's go.
What number do you want next, Creative?
Every number's a good number.
A good
You don't want
number.
the red?
He wants a good number.
Get snake eyes, man.
Let the man get a good number.
Get snake eyes. Oh.
No.
Oh,
Chicken, this is completely your fault.
Oh, no.
Chicken, this is completely your
Oh,
fault.
no.
100% your fault. Congratulations, man.
GG's.
I should have set up this game. I was like, eh.
Same
Maybe we should soak it in.
Good luck.
Let's not build anything yet.
He's
Hey,
got
Jake, how's it
no
going?
money. Just no one buy
Andrea.
anything off him, boys. That's an auction.
You could have had 2 monopolies. How hilarious is this? All right, auction it, man. Here we go.
That would have actually been the most nutty thing I've ever seen.
That actually makes this property incredibly valuable. Here we go.
Yeah. Kinda want it. It's green. You don't need it, man.
You gotta believe in that. Every number's a good number.
For you, it is.
All your numbers were very good numbers.
You gotta believe in that philosophy. And it'll pay off.
Hey, you guys have fun with that.
This is actually so okay. Before I place the bid here, let me explain the idea behind this one. So, if one of us, whoever ends up with the green, could potentially make a deal with Creative where you give Creative some money in exchange for the 2 greens, which are hard to develop, and what you're looking at is a better than nothing situation.
Fortunately, Swift has no money.
Yeah, sold.
Oh, I was actually willing to make an offer for you. Okay.
No, it's okay. You're better off with it than I am, man. Betting is open.
This man could have had 2 self-made monopolies in one turn.
I think he's good with just 1. He might be all right.
I think so too.
Let's roll ourselves a 6 and a 5.
Better now.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah,
Better now than
absolutely.
later.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You get some
Worth
both.
it. I actually passed go. That's nice.
Yeah. Creative, just know that when you're in need, I'm here for you, okay?
Yeah.
No, just know I'm here. Good job, everyone. Land on the reds. They're free.
For now, at least.
Now, if you ever need money to build them up, I got a lot of money for you.
Hello, Milton.
Creative. I think we can have
Yep.
some chats. Obviously, at the moment, you are low on funds, and while I can't directly provide those funds, I can provide alternative means of you getting funds. You know the power of those railroads, right? 100 a hit.
Not happening right now.
You mean you're turning down the opportunity of getting the 4th railroad, which is still out here available? That'd be 200 a hit.
He's a smart
100
man,
a hit as
Dylan.
well is easy money for you. All I ask in return of giving you these 2 railroads, which are going to provide you some good income. You've got the cards that will guide you there, as though the 4th one's out there still able to be hit. All I want in return is your blue, your orange, and your pink. That still leaves you with the 2
Nope.
greens. I'll be even happy to throw
Not
in
happening
utility
right
as well if you want.
Not happening.
I respect
Is there
the
anything
effort,
you want
Dylan.
to potentially negotiate it with?
Nope. Not the sun.
Okay. So there's no sort of money's harder to come by in these games.
I respect that effort, Dylan. What you doing?
Well, you should roll the dice first. That's for sure.
Well, I think he's. I
Oh,
won't
I
say
want
it.
money first.
Yeah.
What's
I'll,
wrong?
I'll buy your greens off you. Don't mortgage. If you're gonna mortgage stuff, don't mortgage the greens because I'm just gonna pay you less for them later.
Yeah,
Mortgage
I'm
other
not gonna
things.
do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops.
The control key. Left control key.
Yep.
Then press enter.
Let's not do the orange one.
Infect shot. PC.
How much?
400 for boardwalk.
400 for Boardwalk
Okay.
and 375 for Park Place.
350.
There you go. Oops.
Backspace.
Backspace, not escape.
There we go. Backspace again. And now you can use and roll your dice. Good luck. It's a good sign that you mortgage before running into it. I mean, although,
Don't make the
Not
same
gonna
mistake
make the same
twice.
mistake as last one.
there you go, man.
Money anyway.
No more money. Not gonna build it.
Okay. You do you, man. I'm gonna do.
Next one I'm gonna build.
I'm gonna roll this. I need this 3 and a 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There's no 1 in that roll. God damn it. Oh, why?
Oh no.
Why?
Back to there.
This is
Get out.
dumb. What the fuck? There you go. There is one monopoly among us.
I mean, I'm happy to get rid of it.
I bet.
I have my eyes on the greens.
Enjoy your 50 bucks.
Thank you. There could have been Creative's $100 if he'd have taken the offer. You see what I mean? Creative money makers.
Uh-oh.
Get your own self-made, T. Allen.
This actually could be a good thing if T. Allen gets the boardwalk. Actually, well,
He's gonna have to mortgage everything.
yes. I mean, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it.
Of course.
Extra assault. I don't know. I mean,
Don't do the utility. It's not enough.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Yeah, I want to just pass this one, so we do this one.
Worst comes to worst, you pass go. You can unmortgage.
And there goes your lead.
he'll be all right.
Hey guys, do it.
Come on, let's say, guys.
Don't do it.
Oh, that's a 2. Oh, that's a brown.
That is
vote.
still all right. Another monopoly among us.
You getting scared, creative?
Nope. I don't know the level.
That's fine. So, I feel... Nick, you're player 4, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
I feel with Creative coming up to them, it would be best to mobilize the Browns now. Because then if he hits them, he doesn't have any real big money that he can build with. Sure, he can mortgage stuff, potentially sell stuff, but it's definitely a hit that would be worth the risk of taking for the balance of creating another monopoly, essentially.
So what's your deal?
My deal... So the thing is, I don't really want to give you this round because obviously there's not much I can really take in return because I don't want to take too much of your money in case he does build the Reds up, and obviously then there wouldn't be
He has
many
brown
hits to
and
survive.
money.
True, but that would then leave him with just the Browns, which isn't
No,
the strongest
you want
position
the,
to be.
based on what you just said, you want the Browns, so the creative hits them.
I do want the Browns, yes. What I'm thinking is, I take your Brown. I will give you the yellow, the 2 railroads, and the utility. That obviously keeps the yellow within our family. It gives you the 2 railroads to potentially get the 3rd one to potentially then use in bartering and blackmail with creative. It gives you a lot of power, those 2 railroads. And obviously all you're giving away is the Brown, which creative could hit.
See, the only thing is though, I was gonna say I want the Browns since I have the leverage of money, and I'll be able to build up, and hopefully he hits it on me.
Even if I'm not giving you money, I'd still be able to build the Browns up to the same amount of houses that you would. So money's not really a huge difference here, because the only thing I could get from you is the light blue, which is currently locked with creative, really. Whereas you getting the yellow 2 railroads and utility, that opens you up to trades with Swift and Chicken. It opens you to railroads with creative. And you can potentially get some stuff from creative if he wants to get those railroads, which can earn a lot of money for him.
I'm gonna have to hold.
And it means you're able to keep your money as well, because you're coming up on that boardwalk, you can potentially buy, you're coming up on that railroad, you can potentially buy. With that money, you can do a lot more, whereas if you're selling the Browns, you're limiting the money you've got in terms of what you can buy, really.
Yeah, the only thing is though, you still have 1 dark blue in possession. I'm gonna have
Betting
to hold
is
up on
closed.
that deal right
Good
now.
luck.
Just in case, if I my next
But with the
turn I
amount,
land,
put it this way, with the amount of people that are coming up to that dark blue, and the amount of people that are coming up to that chance card with the boardwalk that hasn't been pulled, there's a likelihood that someone will take it, whereas I'm round here on the light blues. I've got a long way to go until I get round to it. Half forward until I get to the next chance even, so there's no real worry at the moment in the short term of me getting it. And even if I do, after paying 400, I won't have the money to build. I've got, what, 1 railroad, 1 utility to mortgage? That's 1 house. Whereas obviously if I've given them to you, I've then only got, what, I've got nothing I can mortgage really.
I
Yeah,
think
but I don't want to give you a full corner to have in possession. That's
I-
the only. That's
I
what
think
I'm
he
saying.
really wants to see if he hits that boardwalk, and you know who can blame him? He's a board and a half away, so I don't know. I think your odds of having a successful negotiation will be better after he passes go. You know, that's my opinion here. So unless
Well, best hope creative doesn't really hit the Browns then, because once he, as I say, he can mobilise those reds straight away with $550 and greens he can mortgage, greens he can sell. He could get those 3 houses easily. Whereas if he hits those Browns, that's a fair enough hit.
I think it was a really fair offer.
This is the one way we can stop him building now potentially.
So there's no money
He builds
being
those up,
included,
they're a
right?
threat to everybody. What'd you say, sorry?
There's no money being included in this deal,
There's
right?
no money being included. Straight swap. I get the brown, you get the yellow 2 railroads utility.
All right, we'll do it.
wow, okay.
I think it's a fair deal.
I
I
think the
will
deal could have been
just-
much better, but you know, all good.
For who?
For Mega Nick.
I don't
He's
think
got a lot of
Dylan would
leverage
ever
with
give away
these
the dark
properties.
flip.
I'm not. I mean, the deal's been
yeah,
sealed. There's no reason for me to speak up now. It's fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
Shift over. I
He's
get the
fine.
brown. So that's correct then. 2 railroads to yellow and a utility for the brown. I'll let you look that over and accept it.
I get that consolidates some properties for us, but
I think the main push of that deal is that creative is right in front of the Browns.
I mean, yes,
He
that
hits
would
the
slow
Browns,
him
it
down
limits
a
his
little.
building.
That would slow him down a little bit for sure. I think it's gonna take some
Depending,
more
it's good for you,
juice than
chicken
that,
it is.
really. Yeah, that's okay.
Because he might then be more inclined to buy.
Hotel up.
No, Supernox. I don't know how to be greedy. I know. Well, I do know how to be greedy, but I also know value.
Now
The
we just
value
hope
of
he
something and
rolls.
what it's worth. You guys should all know your own
Everyone was a
value.
good number.
That's a good number. Congrats. Oh, I thought you had community chest. I thought you had community chest. I'm surprised there's
Not
not
that bad.
hotels on there. All right. There we go. Let's
number,
do this.
Swift.
These utilities were gonna. It's what's gonna save us.
Big number, Swift. That's pretty good.
That's not too bad. Let's see what happens here.
All right, let's get a 5 and a 5. So close.
Very close.
Give me a double. 5 and a 5. 5 and a 5.
And meticulous, welcome.
Take 2 and a 3.
No one's gonna give me the yellow. No one's gonna give me the utility for the yellow and vice versa. It'll be
It's a good offer.
utilities are an add-on. You know, it's like when you order a larger size of fries. It's never the main course.
There you go.
There is one more orange out there.
Still a pink out there as well.
Actually, I should have built them that time.
No, you did fine by not building walls in front of it.
Yeah, right.
Look, I didn't even land on it.
Wouldn't
Who
have
cares?
mattered.
Look, it doesn't
Save
even,
your money. Pass go a few times.
Did not even matter.
Hey guys,
Don't even think about it.
I should not have told them that it was a good deal.
That's not that much chicken. You'll be
At
fine.
least it's not a hotel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, after this game, we're playing another game. We'll do at least 2 games today, and then Dying Light. It'll be the same formula as yesterday. This weekend is gonna be a little bit different of a schedule. It's my wife's birthday on Sunday, so I gotta figure out some things.
We had 2 and a 2.
I apologize, Nick. I genuinely thought it was a good idea.
Laro.
Oh yeah, false in my own trim. Oh,
That's not.
that could have been a nightmare.
Go ahead. Yeah, thanks not building creative. Thanks.
Alan would be okay. Everyone hits his Browns.
Tomorrow she might be delayed a little bit. I've got her gift being delivered, and it's like a window of like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., which also means who the hell knows, you know?
Would you like to sell those? Okay.
I'll take that as a no.
I think he just was in the motion of doing it. He might still be open to doing it.
I don't think so.
Nope, he doesn't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think he's caught wind of some... I think he's going into lockdown.
I would have given him the orange. Let him get another self-made.
No more Mr. Nice Creative, right, dude?
For now, at least.
Oh, I just meant that you're going balls to the wall. You're
business.
pedal to the metal.
Yep.
There you go.
Good Swift. I have no idea how you'll convince Mega Nick, but I am willing to see a deal where you get the yellows this turn.
I mean, any of us could get the yellows, even Mega Nick.
Sure, I'm willing. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm willing to give up my yellow if there's a good deal involved.
Why? Why? It's like always the early game. I go to jail a million times. End game when there's like threat on the board. It's like nope. All right.
I don't know how.
And you're back behind the
like
reds.
that. I do know that the two people with monopolies are in front of the yellows, so I'd like to.
You call the Browns a monopoly?
I call 3 people landing on it pretty good.
Well, for like $600.
The thing is, I'm also now in front of the yellows too anyway. But there has to be threat for something to happen. Mega Nick is in front of the reds, but he's probably gonna pass it.
Well, I'm on Browntown right now.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think it makes the most sense for Mega Nick to get the yellows.
All right. So, well, to be clear, Mega Nick, what would you be willing to give you the yellow monopoly?
I mean, I don't have much to give, so
everything is the answer you want to say. Willing to give everything.
Probably a little bit of cash on
in
top of
order
that.
to get the yellows.
What is that?
No, I'm saying like I would have to give up everything to
Well,
claim the
plus a
yellow.
little bit of cash, right? Since me and Swift are being left with the scraps here.
Well, if I need to create threats, since creative
so
is
maybe we'd give you like
basically
5
right
houses
in
worth
it.
of money. I don't know. I'm speaking for Swift, but
I mean, it's generally the right idea. Like even with all your money right now, you can make what 6 houses, right? And then assuming you didn't like have any property mortgage, etc., etc.
That's assuming you don't roll Snake Eyes Witch. We don't want to wish it, but it's a possibility. It might happen, it might not.
Thank you,
We don't know.
TL. For all right, here's the way I see it modeled. You will only have the 3 yellows, and you'll have I'd say $900. If you want to go balls to the wall and build out $6,900, which you shouldn't, you could, but then the second you you stub your toe, you sell a house. But let me see here. Yes, that's one option. Maybe you're not comfortable with that. Another option is, yeah, I think I'm comfortable with any 3 of us getting the yellows with a distribution of properties. The only thing is if you get them, you've got $1,100 in assets. So we need to figure that out.
yeah. So would you be willing, Nick? This involves me and Swift somehow coming to an agreement
Yes.
with the rest of the properties, which I don't know. But would you be willing to take the yellows and 900 right now?
If I do that, I can't give up any money though.
You would,
'Cause I
you would,
wanna-
you would have the yellows and $900 is what we're saying.
No, I know that, but I'm saying I'll give up the properties, but I can't give
let
up
you have the
any-
yellows with 1,100.
I mean,
bucks
your solution is to build less houses and then build up. I mean, right now,
now.
me,
Equal threats.
I wasn't gonna fill it up like with 2 houses on each. I can't remotely do that because I know, dude, I'm almost passing the Browns and almost to the Reds. I need at
The
least
guy on the
10
red.
sort of
We
money.
want to do this now because the guy who has the reds is right in front of the yellows.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is I want to still have enough money.
I
so
promise
can at
you,
least
either me
survive
or
one hit.
Swift, and again, I'm speaking for Swift, but I think I would gladly take the yellows and $900 right now and give you guys everything I have.
For sure.
I
I mean,
assume
same here.
Yeah.
Like our chances of winning right now are like nothing, unless, you know, there's some threat on the board. Like if someone hits a yellow, maybe they'll be more willing to give something up, and that's where the opportunity for the other two comes in.
All right, so Swift, if I get for your yellow, would you want the 2 railroads? Or
Well,
would you
that's
rather
something
have
me and Chicken need to
370
work
like
out the distribution here. So
It's just, are you willing to give up the 2 railroads, the utility, the light blue, and $198?
In order to stop creative and put a stop in his tracks from winning this game, yes.
Okay.
all right, so yeah, the way I see it is, you get the 3 yellows. Me and Chicken get $99 each, which is negligible. It's really just to make sure you don't build more than we feel comfortable with. And that leaves what, the utility, the 2 railroads, and the light blue.
What do you think, Swift?
What do you think? It's a little tricky because, you know.
Yeah, no,
I mean, we could do strip super neutral, right? Where it's like 1 railroad for each of us, and you get the utility, and I get the light blue, and then it's spread thin.
Give us both like a better chance than that. So this is what I'm thinking, and I don't know, maybe you disagree. Wait, what was I gonna say?
I mean, the railroads are definitely have the more opportunity, right? There's
so
1
here's
railroad
what I
out
would
there,
do.
and
Here's what I would do, and maybe you don't like it, and we can talk about a different thing.
right.
I'd like the light blue, his utility, and your utility, and in exchange, you get the 2 railroads and my orange.
Let's do that. I like it. Pros and cons. I think the utilities are nice, but I like the idea of maybe getting that last orange and working something
that's
out.
what I'm saying. You need something
Okay.
colored.
All right, cool. So, Mega Nick, you're cool with $900 and 3 yellows, correct?
Yes, is correct.
All right, here we go. It's looking pretty grim, everyone, but you know, at least things are happening. I'll come back to you in a moment. We're getting the light blue, the utilities.
You get the orange.
Right, and
you
I'll
have to
take
give
the
me
yellow for that one.
Yeah, and you
Okay,
have to give me $99.
that's correct.
You can accept.
Thank you. And 1 more trade, and we'll see what happens. It can go either way, Mr. Pibb. It can go either way. No trades for me this turn. Ooh,
Actually, oh wait, no, the reds are broken.
that's good.
Dang.
Well, I mean, value questionable.
I think I just have to buy it.
I think so.
I just think if you roll a right number, you get the orange as well.
Great. Yeah, that's about right.
2 houses, not crazy, not crazy, not crazy.
Keep on going.
Oh, I have to go again.
Every number's a good number.
Do not go to jail. Just roll an 8. Well,
That's it.
That's fine.
901? No. The point of the 900 is that like he builds like 5 houses with some pocket change.
Wait.
I think that's the play.
Oh shit.
You're fine. It's money.
Okay, cool.
Now, if you really wanted to, you could build 6 houses.
Did we give Nick the win?
It's possible. It's possible. Dude, yeah, do it. Do it. That $50 was a sign. So sign from Mr. Monopoly himself, Uncle Moneybags.
That's a threat for me.
Roll me a 10.
All right, good. I didn't need
That'll
you
do
on it.
also.
It's for the other guy.
I mean, creative's gonna be fun if he lands on anything, but the point is to put him in a point where
Everyone was a
he's
good
willing
number.
to negotiate. You know.
Let's not land on that. White.
There you go, man.
Better chance
Visiting.
of dodging this time.
I will stay in jail for now until we see how things pan out.
I will stay with you.
There we go. It's Fricassee Friday. I don't know what a fricassee is. And oh, I thought
You
it was
can
the.
afford it.
I thought that was the
Here.
orange.
Bye.
$50 or a sign.
Look, I mean, he's fine. Like if he overbuilt a 900, he would have had to sell a house.
Yeah, I would have.
There is a Monopoly garden, the luck bucket. I need a 7.
Oh, if you do get a 7, it really is all over.
That could be it.
Or a boardwalk card.
Honestly, I thought it was gonna be Illinois.
I thought that was boardwalk for sure.
Give me snake eyes.
That's a risky ask, Dion.
That. Good luck.
Dodge the Reds.
Land on him.
I've got a
got
nice
two.
railroad TL and rolling 8.
I got a
Let's see
nice
what the
set
three
of
good
yellows
charge.
now.
3 numbers a good number. Get a good number.
That's
I mean,
the
not good
yellows,
for you,
that's
but I'd rather you land on the yellows than the Reds.
That is all. Well, that's good and bad. All right.
I can't have creative get more money.
I mean,
I've already accepted the yellows are scary.
There you go. Easy dodge.
Go on. I'll take that over the yellows.
Lopo, glad you're feeling okay considering the positive status, man.
Like to do exactly what that man did. Almost. Good enough.
You got the cash to pay for this and more.
No need to build up. You don't want to hurt your dear friend Swift and Chicken who helped you out to get those yellows right.
No, I'm just checking to see where everybody's on the board real quick.
Very kind.
No, 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 no. Oh, no.
Welcome to the dog pen.
You also need it.
Dog
All right, it's getting a little crowded in here, T. Allen.
No catnip for you, T. Allen.
Catnip dealer. Got the good stuff. Surprised he didn't build hotels.
Let's get a good number.
This could be interesting if he gets a 6.
Thankfully not.
Your rolls this game, man, are really, really good.
Yep.
All right, let's see what
Believe in
happens.
the
here.
philosophy, every number's a good number.
Good roll, Swift.
Maybe.
I mean, he'd survive a round,
That's
which I guess you would either way. I don't know.
Well, I
I'm out
mean,
for 3.
theoretically,
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I'll live by what I just said. I'd like a 5 and a 5 as well.
there we go. Yeah.
I think that's worse.
That is definitely worse placement-wise.
I'll hit both of them. You're only gonna hit one.
Well, let's see.
Oh, thank God.
What were you worried about, jail?
No, I was worried that I was gonna land on somebody's green.
Oh.
You didn't build. Okay.
That's what I say, you didn't build.
I think he did
Thank
that
you.
intentionally for us.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna assume that, Mega Nick, but also I'm also gonna say, you know, play to win. But
you know what it is? I'm right in front of the dark blue, so in case if I land in it, I want to have enough money without having to take away a house.
You know what?
There we
Good
go.
qualification. I like it.
If the blue was already taken up, I would have definitely built houses already, but
I like this low building game. It makes me feel comfortable.
5 and a 6. Nope. All right, there we go, Nick. Wow.
Did you get $1,000?
Hope you enjoyed your well stay.
Wow.
Hope the hotel was nice.
Where'd you get all that money?
Land on the
From them,
property.
like no property.
Oh, look at that. I followed you anyway, Swift.
I mean, could have been worse, right?
Absolutely.
That's not going great for
As
me.
long as this roll's fine. Oh shit. You know what? Fuck it. I
Whatever. Yep.
Boardwalk. Just do it.
Hey.
The railroad.
Oh no. I can.
I guess.
Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. I'll pay $130 for this inconsequential railroad. Sure, $160 seems really fair for this short line railroad. $280 seems like a fine price for this.
Nope.
Look, buddy. $400. Just drop it on me. You don't want it for $400. One railroad, $25 a hit. You think I'm not...
420 for the memes.
No. I need this money.
Great job.
That's okay.
I didn't want a 12.
Why?
There was nothing wrong with that roll, man.
That roll.
He's going fast.
Oh, Christ.
You'll be
All
okay.
right. Send me to jail. Give me another double.
There we go. Creative gets some cash after all.
Fine. Nick, you want that railroad?
Yeah, I do.
How much are you willing to pay for it? It's mortgage.
He's asking if you want to buy his road, Nick.
No, I don't want to buy his railroad right now.
He was asking.
I'm good right now.
The houses are a lot more valuable than the railroad. Especially with the jump from 2 to 3.
Let's keep it slow.
I disagree. Let's go top speed, 6 and a 6.
Yeah, you should go top 3 so that you can
All
come
right.
back.
Ooh.
I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea, but I mean, yeah,
Honestly,
it's
I
valuable to
think you want
somebody.
it.
Yeah. Someone rich out there will take this from me. That was a very far distance we just went. No, not yet. Not yet.
Creative.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a pretty poor man who just got
Oh
bored.
no, of course.
I have $10 to my name. I can't do much. You have a lot.
Okay.
You have a good amount of money. You have a good amount of threat. Are you thinking late game at all, or are you just thinking like 2 turns ahead, or are you thinking like 15 turns ahead? How are you thinking?
I'm thinking, but right now I'm thinking about the yellows.
It's about a good number of turns ahead, chicken. We all know the
Let me
answer.
make you an offer that secures you late game victory, without creating any
Go on.
threat for yourself. No cash.
Go on.
I don't want a single one of your dollars. Those are precious to you. I give you this green, so you have a second monopoly. You give me your light blue. I'm gonna have to pay to unmortgage it, which I can't even afford. Maybe it gives me a chance, but you'll have that second monopoly for late game glory.
Not right now.
Oh, he's sharper than I thought, man. If they're gonna get him there, that was a good offer too. No, I mean, there's pros and cons. I mean, chicken is a dirt car.
I only had $10, you bitch!
You took everything this man had.
Get it's your birthday. That's everything I have.
Oh, poor chicken.
Yeah.
High speed.
Give me a nice roll game.
Every fucking dollar I have for your birthday, you don't even feel bad about it.
Entitled man.
I mean, I'm sorry. It was my birthday. You had to owe me $10, man.
Why do I have to?
Was the Hallmark card not good enough?
If I had a friend who only had $10, I would not let him give me a birthday gift.
Oh, don't get me wrong. If we were in person, I would have been like, just keep it. I feel bad, but
You can give it back.
I can't. I need it.
Actually, you can't. I have no dollars to trade.
We're lined up, folks, for some fun. Alrighty, I appreciate that, man. I saw there was a Instagram video highlighting some mini games, and ours were a few of them, of course. So we'll see.
Creative. I'd like
Not
to
right now.
I'd like to sweeten the deal a little bit for you.
Go on.
Care to hear it?
Yep.
You're thinking short-term game, not long-term game. So I'm here to provide.
That's not what I'm thinking.
I'm here to provide you short
You got
and
that wrong.
long-term success. I give you the green for the light blue, which is the same deal as before, but I give you short-term success by giving you the 2 utilities on top of it.
Nope, not interested.
Especially with both those greens being mortgaged, that takes a lot to build those back up.
That's the long-term play. The short-term is the utilities.
Don't do it, Mega Nick. Don't do it, man. You paid $400 for that railroad.
I'm thinking.
Great choice.
Good luck to you, Alan. Railroad. I'm safe.
That's
That's not that bad.
manageable.
Thank you.
I mean, at this point, I'm just hoping you all die, I guess.
Yeah, this is just one of those.
Every number,
criminal
good number. Let's get a good
situations.
number.
I mean, creative. Come on. The yellows are nice hospitality over there.
Man, it's a god of rolls.
I believe in the philosophy.
Wait. What's that, creative? You're dissatisfied with the service of the railroad? I will come as the manager. Will visit you personally. Let's roll a 6 and a 4.
Rerolls.
No, just stay behind me.
Fuck!
That just cuts out halfway through.
There you go. That's why I shouldn't have created these zones.
Nah, bro. We had no choice. We had no choice.
I haven't landed on them. I guess
You will
maybe once,
land
for
on
sure.
them. You will 100% land on them. Unfortunately, man.
Creative. Just so you know, next turn, you're gonna roll a snake eyes.
Unfortunately, when you do land on them, Swift and I will have absolutely nothing to buy. No money to buy things off you.
That's
Creative.
true.
Would you like to buy this boardwalk, the key to Dark Blue Monopoly?
How much you want for that?
What is the biggest offer you can give me? It can be a combination of property and money. What is the biggest amount? I understand this is probably your biggest threat if it comes to the hands of a player who has cash. I suspect it might end up with Mega Nick
Let's
if I get
see.
really desperate, but I don't know, man.
Yep, I'm thinking. Give me
Sure.
a second.
I mean, I can just mortgage it if it's okay. Just give the best offer. I will not be insulted if I don't like your offer. I can pay for this deal, but I'm just trying to figure out whether this has the value that you think it has. That I
300 and a pink.
A pink?
That's an interesting offer. I would do it for 300 of the pink and the blue so I could do a trade with chicken. We'd both be poor.
No,
But at least, would you rather have the dark
Not
blue
on
out there? No problem, man.
nope.
Take pink, Swift. Just take it.
I'm not just the pink. No, that's no good.
Take it.
It's no good.
Take it, man. We need something.
God damn it. It's not a good deal. It's really not. It's really
I know
not.
it's not. I agree with asking for the light blue.
Now
also.
the trade
I can
has been
get much
cancelled.
more
Not
from.
further.
So think about this for a second, creative. We can still chat a little bit.
Yep.
Imagine a world where Mega Nick continues to get money, and he buys the dark blues from both me and T. Allen. Is that what you want, or
Don't
do you
worry
want?
about it, then I'll be able to stop it.
Okay. I'm curious to see how this goes. I think holding a dark blue and preventing from happening is very powerful. Definitely less scary than, you know.
These railroads, man.
Only Meganick backed out like a gentleman. Everyone's playing fine in this game, guys. Everyone's playing fine. No one has to go balls to the wall, you know, on demand.
No one's in front of them. No point.
Hey Swift,
What's up, man?
you up for selling that dark blue?
It needs to be a redonkulous amount of money and the railroad. What's your best offer?
I'll give you $500 with the railroad for that dark blue.
Hang on. I got to go dictionary.com and look up redonkulous and make sure it's a word because I feel like we had a misunderstanding there. Dictionary.com. Here we go. Okay. It's
I
a
don't
real.
think that's gonna work.
No, it's a word. I'm reading it right here. You think you call me a liar? Redonkulous. An absolutely absurd, you know, situation. Unfathomable unless the person has really great taste in winning a game of Monopoly. So what it says. You can look it up yourself after the game. Bro, you got these yellows smacked out. You just took 800 of my own dollars. Railroad and give me my money back. That's it.
The lowest I'll go is 600. I mean, sorry, highest I'll go is 600.
Wait. Really? That's it? You don't think it's gonna be? I gave you $800, man. And remember, I'm gonna use the guilt card real quick. Me and Chicken united you to make this. We chose you as the chosen one. And this is what you do to me and Chicken? Specifically me in this particular deal? You can't simply give me I'm giving you the dark blue, which will basically seal the victory for you. I was not kidding with creative. Is it not worth one simple gift?
$750 and we'll go from there.
Okay. I like. There we go. That's okay. You should make a profit off it. I think that's fair. I'm gonna set this up. $750 in the railroad, and you get the dark blue. T. Allen, what you do is up to you, man.
Mm-hmm.
$750 is not insane. You know what's insane? Me giving him $800 and then having to get less from giving him like the key property in the game.
You know what's more insane? Giving him the key property in the game to get him in the Monopoly, and then he takes your last fucking $10 for his birthday.
That's actually more insane. I know it was your birthday, man, but he couldn't even get a bus ride home.
Got him a car.
Cave Core says, I hate that people actually listen to Swift. But you know what's funny? You're watching my stream, so you're listening to me. Does that mean you hate yourself? Think about it.
I hate myself.
Let me get past these yellows. Give me anything higher than an 8. That's good.
It was a good long-term deal, seriously. He has ridiculous revenue from like these yellows.
Oh no.
Creative. Your biggest competitor is thinking long-term now. What are you doing?
Nah, Matrix.
Wait, Creative, before you end your turn,
Yep,
let me
I'm
explain
building.
something to you. Look where I am on the board. If I roll an 11, I have to basically bankrupt and give him everything, and you're never going to get any of it because he won't sell it to you.
Okay.
Do you want to make a deal so that in case I roll an 11, you don't have to worry about bailing me out?
What are you offering?
Yeah, man, it's the same deal I offered before. I'll give you the green and the 2 utilities for the light blue.
Nope.
Okay. I don't know what else you think I can offer. I don't have much.
There you go. I'll stop on that for now.
Be funny if I rolled a 9.
3.
Whoa, Creative, do you just wish for me to roll a 3, bro? Creative, I gotta say, man, I'm
No, I said
disappointed
it
in
would
you.
be funny.
You know what'll be funny, Creative?
What?
One of the jokes in my joke videos.
Okay.
Good one, Swift.
I'm gonna be nice.
Pretty good.
Well, I guess so. Actually,
You're
yeah.
over there anyway.
Yeah, could have been worse. Okay. Creative, you're in the clear for now. Okay. Look, I know you love them railroads, chicken. Just swing on by.
You're right. 6 and a 4.
There's no real reason to go anywhere else. We got the best. Fuck.
GG's.
There you go.
Hang on. Hang. Shit. Who has money
There's
that
no
can do?
reason for you to do anything, Swift.
Wait. Just wait.
I'm
wait,
waiting.
let me-
I'm
all
telling
right.
you, there's no reason that you should do anything.
No, well, I don't. Maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe I want to see if we can coordinate something.
Just let him go.
No. Why? Why? Creative.
All right,
You got the
actually,
properties. Shit, that's right.
let's do this. Hold on. I have a plan. I will not bankrupt. How much do I owe?
700.
All right, Creative. Swift is going to give me $400 for basically all of my properties, unless you make a deal with me right now. Or $300 for all of my properties, unless you make a deal with me right now.
I can't offer you $300.
I don't want the $300. I want your light
Okay, then
blue.
what do you want?
I want your light blue and
Nope.
$250, and I'll give you the rest of everything I have. And I'll still have to navigate somehow someone giving me money, or else I have to bankrupt on you anyway.
I'm just going to say, Creative, if you take that deal, $250 leaves you with $16. When you take into
And-
account the fact that the pink's mortgaged, the green's mortgaged, and the utilities mortgaged, you haven't got anything to mortgage. You're going to have to sell a house or get a bailout.
And also the thing that I'm approaching the Browns, so I'm gonna pass on that.
You think the Browns would kill you?
No, but I don't want to go like sell houses for that.
Mr. Meganek,
What's up?
give me $200. I'm gonna land on the yellows next turn, or else I have to bankrupt on him and give him 2 extra monopolies. I understand you have 205. I'm not saying like it's a happy position for you, but like look where I am. Look at how my luck's been the past couple games. I'm gonna land on the yellows next turn. I don't want to bankrupt on creative and give him 2 more monopolies in the game. You have that dark
So you're
blue
not
mortgage,
gonna
which is
land on
worth
the
$200
yellows?
bucks.
Screw it. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I don't want to see creative with too much power.
Sure.
That he already has.
You might get the pinata that is, me and chicken. Who knows?
It's the right deal for you, Meganek. Like, it sucks that like I'm forcing you into it, but like you have to do it.
No, it's not forcing. I was thinking what would happen in case. I forgot I had the dark blues and everything. So,
Yeah, you can always mortgage the dark blue.
right. So I could always get that.
You're not actually
But-
at $5
Yeah.
or whatever.
But
There we go.
There we go.
oh, thank God.
Yeah, that's good.
I just want to make it to go.
Upper Tion moves. Oh, or ending turn.
There's no way Tealon can buy the dark blue.
I mean,
Yeah.
Every number's a good number.
there is a play.
I swear to God, if anyone pulls that birthday card right now,
Womp womp womp. I'll tell the Browns. No.
6 and a 3.
Howdy.
Ask and you shall receive. Sorry, Magnic.
Oh, you're fine.
More rules.
No death bets. I don't like them. Well, I gotta work him on PC today.
Alan, you're in the danger zone, bud.
Creative. Let's have a chat.
Yeah, sure.
Obviously, I'm approaching your reds, which we know is going to be a hit. But the thing is, I can afford it without really selling anything.
For now.
Like, I've got the dark blue I
For
can
now, that is.
mortgage.
Next turn is mine.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is, rather than me keeping hold of that dark blue which I can mortgage and then landing on the yellows and inevitably bankrupting to Nick, who would get that dark blue monopoly, which would be a very dangerous threat for you with these houses out and about. What if I gave you this dark blue to keep it out of his hands? Because there's no way you're going to bankrupt on him, and as I say, I could survive your hit and then I die to his hit. All I'm asking in return is the properties that are doing you nothing. The light blue, the pink, the orange.
Nope, not
They are mortgaged, they're not doing
Not
anything for
happening.
you.
They
I'm
are doing
interested,
something.
though, because, like,
They're holding
those
up the
properties aren't doing
monopolies.
anything for you, whereas the dark blue, it keeps it out
They're
of his
holding up the
hands.
monopolies.
Hmm?
All those monopolies for dark blue monopoly.
I'm
sure.
not getting any monopolies out of this. I'm just getting those three properties that aren't really doing anything for you.
No, but all those monopolies are held by me right now. And if I give you all them and take the dark blue, I'm only holding the dark blue monopoly, but not all those. So I want to keep hold of those monopolies. Yep.
But what you're actually doing is preventing him from getting that dark blue, whereas that light blue, pink, and orange, if Nick gets those, he can do nothing with them. Because Chicken's got no money to make a deal with him. Swift's not really going to want a deal to build more threat with Nick. If anything, they're safer with me, and you keep the dark blue away from him. I'm not even asking for any money, so you can keep the money as well.
Nope, not for now.
Okay, fair enough.
Every roll is a good roll. A wise man once said.
It is. It didn't cost me too much. It just costed me what I got from the.
No, you dodging the dark. The browns are good for you, for sure. You building those reds, not good for me.
Yep.
Easy dodge Swift.
All right, here we go. Rolling
Every number is a
myself.
good number.
6 and 11 is the best number. Oh, 6 and 0. Okay. Well, here we go.
Here you go.
And we're going back to jail. 6 and a 4. Oh, sorry, guys. Yep. Never mind. I'll take that call later.
Just 4.
I can afford this.
Meganic,
Yes.
which of the dark blues do you own?
Robin?
Which of the dark blues do you own?
I
Boardwalk?
had boardwalk, yeah.
All right, give me a 7. Please, 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 give me a 7. I wanted to land on boardwalk. I needed to land on boardwalk.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you would have given me a lot of money if I landed on boardwalk. Great, have you thinking late game yet?
Yep.
You
You
looking for
got
a
something in
second
mind? Yep.
Okay.
Great, if you're up.
Sorry.
No worries, man. All right, 5 and a 2.
Yeah,
All
I'm not
right.
getting too lucky.
I mean, not a huge difference, honestly.
fucking do it to me. Boardwalk. Give me boardwalk, please. Please. Thank you.
I wanted that 6 and a 4.
Can't believe that orange is still out there.
Give me a 5 or a 7.
Are you saying you want to be
Hey. I've been going to jail all game. And we gotta count how many times I passed go. All right, this is our darkest time, Mega Nick. We need you.
Just looking at the board.
Do you want a second Monopoly now that you have $1,400 and max houses on your Reds?
Yep.
It's your offer. Fortunately, I'm the only one who can give you a second Monopoly.
Yeah, you make the offer.
I've made you offers. You said no every time.
Go on, make them again.
I guess we're not making an offer then. That's okay with me. If you don't have a deal, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you make the offer.
I'm not going to. You've said no to all my offers. If you don't have an offer
Okay.
for me, it's okay.
What do you want, the green or the blue?
I would much prefer the light blue.
Okay. What about... Let me think.
Sure.
You give me the green, I give you the light blue, the orange, and $400.
I will do. That's a good offer. We're like, I thought we were going to be very out of place here, but we're close. I'll give you the green. I don't want your orange. That doesn't really help me. I'll give you the I'll give you the green. I want the light blue, the railroad, and $500.
Not 500.
I got to unmortgage all my light blues, and there's also, I mean, you have to understand, I'm getting no houses. Like, there's no houses left. Like, you can build houses.
What about
for yourself.
440?
Yeah, let's do 440. I'm okay with that.
Thing I want to chime in with quickly. Chicken isn't approaching any threats. The next threat he comes up to is your Reds. You're giving him this stuff when he'll bloody hit you
He's also
and
getting a
you'll get it
monopoly
free
button.
anyway.
Why are you trying to
TL,
stop this?
this doesn't hurt you or anyone else at all, really. If anything, I think it's a net positive thing. And it could definitely be all for nothing, but you know, I don't think it's a harmful thing for anyone else. And let's be real, Creative's not going to build up that green until like 5 years from now, right?
Hey, don't click those for me, please. Okay,
Sorry, whoops.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. These are yours now. You can do what you want now. I do think that's what we were hoping for.
I mean, it's good. 4 and a 3. Good enough. All right. See what happens.
Oh God.
That sucks.
That is very
That's
bad.
great.
Oh, hang on. T. Allen, this is your time. Wait. Oh, never.
Dylan, just give him all 556.
Oh,
Oh, free parking.
the problem is he's also in front of the yellows.
This is great for me.
Yeah. But
It sucks. I mean, if T. Allen was on the fourth side of the board, it'd be so much easier to make this happen.
I might get.
Oh God. That's gonna be almost every house.
Yep, and that's great for
Stop
me.
right there,
Yes, I was
sir.
approaching on the yellows.
How much do you owe?
I'm at
875. So you need
300.
another what?
300.
300.
300. I will give you 350 for that dark blue. It'll obviously get you the deal done, gives you a bit of excess to last a bit more, and more importantly, you get to keep those houses.
Make it 400 and I'll do it.
But the thing is, if you haven't really got much choice with this, because I say no, you've got to take down those houses anyway. And then what? I hit them, everyone else hits them, you get no money for it. This way, you've got 2 more people coming up on it. Swift's in jail, 3. You hit those, you get the money back with the 2 houses straight away, and 350 is then nothing. I'll give you the 350.
All right.
I think it's a win-win.
Yep.
What?
Let's roll ourselves an 8. That'll do also. That'll do.
You're safe.
All right, the perfect roll for T. Allen, and this is his opportunity to wait until he gets paid, or
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the plan is here.
There's not enough there for that.
No, I don't think you
Yeah.
have the cash, man.
No, I don't. I only got like 260 from those houses.
Those Browns have
That
not
wouldn't
been
get
hitting
those
like
back.
they should.
I got
They
the
hit
first
really
3 hits,
fast.
and that's
In
it.
the beginning, they hit like 4 times. Because no one's making it to go.
Yep. The jails have just been a black hole, pulling in everyone that's trying to cross them.
I feel like I'm the only person that hasn't gone to jail yet.
This might be a good time to consider it. Any turn's a good turn to build houses. All right, it's an auction. Here we go. Who gonna buy it?
The comeback begins.
Bro, I want this house. Back off. Bro, you got $295. You're being really cheap.
All right, you do
I
this
got
one.
this. Yes, I got this. Just drop it on me, man. I have nowhere to put it. Wouldn't it be nice if I just wasted all my money on this house? Imagine I can't
At
even.
least you are going up at the original value.
Look, buddy. Just give me the house. Look here. I'll pay $1 more than it's worth. Easy. I'll pay $1 extra more than you just bid. Easy. Why do you want this house? You have so many houses. Just drop it. Just drop it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You were scaring me.
I know. Gotta make it a little exciting. Wow, I was really wanting to go under $50, but it was getting a little risky there. Not that it'd be a big deal. All right, guys, it's actually time. Well, I'm gonna roll the dice here real quick just to make sure I don't cry. Okay, I'll cry next
I have
time.
an offer for you. Should I wait till after the ads?
Let's do after the ads. Be back in 3 minutes, guys. All right, we're back, and what are we talking for deals, Chicken? What do you think?
Oh, I'll just be straight up. I'd like $200 and your pink and your orange, and you can have the railroad.
Or I can't give him any money at all. No, I can't. I mean, I get it, but like, yeah.
Oh, then I can't do it. I mean,
Of course, no, I hear you. I hear you, but yeah.
Okay, no, all good.
I hear you. Yep. That sucks.
The chat's going down for.
Wait. Oh, no, sorry. I wasn't saying wait to you. I was.
You gave him that false hope. How could you?
I was being excited for myself that I might get.
How could you give him such false
I'm
hope?
so sorry, Nick.
Yo, you got me thinking you were doing something.
Now we're even for you stealing my last $10.
How much
Thank you.
We've still got the rose petals if I roll a snake eyes.
No, the deal's off now.
Oh. Well, you know what? I want a snake eyes. Actually, I don't, because that means I roll again.
You roll again anyway.
I'll take that
Would
one.
have been 200. You would have made the money back, Swift.
Hey, I don't know. Who knows?
I know. It doesn't matter that much to me.
Oh, damn it. I could have done that. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine.
What? Sell a house and rebuy?
No, that wasn't the other thing. I've got the other thing, but that's fine.
Money?
Holy shit, boys!
Getting
I'm
houses.
getting houses.
Yeah.
As long as I don't roll a 10.
Oh, fuck.
20 bucks, let's go!
20 bucks.
Cash money.
500.
Blackberries. I love blackberries. I've been eating, God, how much is this? 12 ounces of blackberries every day for like the past week. What is wrong with me?
Interesting diet choice.
I mean, they're supposed to be low carb, but not when you eat like almost a pound. I like blackberries. I don't know. They're great. And they're super cheap at Best Buy. Not Best Buy, sorry. There's a Best Buy literally right next to my Target, so I convenience. At Target, it's like $3.79 for like 12 ounces of blackberries. It's a really, really good price. All right. Well, there's hope.
Wait, Swift. Don't end your turn. I'll give you a better offer. Railroad for the 2 properties, straight up.
I'm not giving you any property, so don't even think about it.
Does that change anything?
No.
I'll do it.
It might change something.
All right, there we go.
Do not press this for me, creative.
Wait, the third orange hasn't been gotten yet. What the fuck?
That's correct. Oh, sorry. I mean, there are
They might
blackberries
have
at Best Buy, but maybe the phone, not the fruit. Perfect roll.
Alright, creative, hear me out. I know you just said you wouldn't do anything. But
Yeah,
are you
I would,
thinking like
maybe.
are you thinking
Or the
short
orange.
game or long game? Listen, you have 2 monopolies right now.
Yeah.
Would you like a third?
Go on.
Uh-huh. I give you these 3 light blues. I give you the orange so that you can also get the orange if you land on it. But you all, at worst, you have a third monopoly in the light blues. You're almost done building up your greens. Let's move on. All I want in exchange is the pink.
I can do that on my run, but not on this turn.
I unfortunately cannot do it on your turn. What's the reason that you can do it on your turn, not this one? Like, what's the difference?
Don't want to do it. No.
You're not in front of them, are you? No, you're past the pink. Like, unless you rolled snake eyes.
Yeah, still.
Is that what you're scared of, rolling snake eyes?
No, every number's a good number.
Okay, so if you're scared of snake eyes and that's why you don't want to do it now, I'll make a contingency. If you roll snake eyes, I'll give you a full refund for whatever you have to pay me.
Okay.
Deal doing that?
Yep.
Let's just be clear here. The whole refund if you hit me after making this deal thing is not an okay thing. Sorry guys, it's a slippery slope where deals go.
All right.
Let's take that out.
You won't do it without that?
Okay, then maybe the utilities for the insurance?
I would, but I need to mortgage them for the cash. I'll give you the utilities if you let me mortgage them first so I can get the cash out of them.
No, I mean that for the insurance, and I'll return you in the next deal we make.
I don't know if Swift basically what would happen. Actually, no, I don't have enough cash then. Yeah, I don't have enough cash if I do that. I'm just gonna build the light blues. Sorry, man.
Yeah, the reason I say that, guys, is because once you start like guaranteeing refunds for hits like later, it becomes then a lot of other deals are like, why can't I do this? It's
Nick fizz in the ground.
Yeah.
You've got rose petals. You've got rose petals.
about as far as I'm willing to go in that department is like, you know, if you land on this property, you can give it to me, and that's fairly, you know, done.
Oh, I needed this.
Yeah, that's why I offer that the utilities out of the insurance.
I'll get it. I actually don't think I could have afforded to build on things, so it's fine.
And there's no houses.
There's one. Swift might let you get it.
Nobody can take it.
I'm not going for it. Right now, it's not
Rose
worth.
petals, TL, and rose petals.
I don't want your rose petals. They're thorny.
Oh, good for Swift.
I mean, oh no, that's way too much.
Oh dear.
He can afford it.
That's more
Yeah,
than
that's
budget.
one life. Yeah,
Get the dark flip.
Hey, T. Allen,
Yeah.
if you mortgage that, the deal's off, but I'll give you the 200 if you give me the 2 dark blues.
Why would he do
The thing
that?
is, that's
He can
not
mortgage
a good
one for
deal.
200.
Exactly.
yeah, you could probably get more from someone else when they have tons of money. All right, 4 and a 1. 4 and a 1. Oh, okay. Oh, ABD fixed it.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna follow you there. I'm gonna roll 6 and a 2. Okay, I'm not going to jail this turn. Let's. Fuck.
Forgot those.
I forgot about those. Yeah. Sorry, Tian.
That community chest has got so much love.
I know. I forgot all about those greens.
Yeah, I did too. Big numbers.
To be honest, I also forgot about that.
That's big. That's big. Oh, no. Game.
Chance.
Bad game.
Back to step. Okay.
Well, it could have
Oh.
been worse. There's an Illinois card. It's fine. I'm just gonna roll a 5 and a 4.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Steel making time.
What deals are we making?
That is a good question. You're giving the stuff to him.
Oh, mortgage.
How much do you owe?
Dude,
How much
there's
do you
no
owe
reason
him?
for you to make a deal. You're getting the stuff. I'd love to.
No, but still, I just want to ask, how much do you owe? No, it's okay.
413.
I'll try it. I don't think I can get it. Back where I was building.
Hey, chicken. Whoa.
We're gonna buy off him, man. What are you thinking? Those utilities?
No, I will trade you. I don't know if I should really do this. I'll trade you the yellows for the light blues, unmortgaged. But will you be willing to throw in the orange as well?
I'm sure his answer is yes, man. It saves
The
him.
orange does nothing for you. Like, this is just securing his place potentially above you because you've only got then those light blues.
Why are you gonna get involved in deals that don't bother you?
All right, now the deal is done. Meganick, you are a madman. You are an absolute madman.
That was, yeah.
You are a madman. What?
There's a reason.
Well, I know, your reason is probably that's easy to buy the light blues, but like, I mean, you know, good for chicken there. Like, I would have taken that deal in a heartbeat too, 100%. But that was insanity, man.
I don't want to give the hand.
Oh no.
You're fine. 4 and a 4. Go to jail.
Those are mine! Let's go! Hate this game.
That'd be a good roll to get out. I mean, all right. Here we go.
Please give me a low roll.
Now I understand why you
Ah,
didn't want me to do the deal.
That's not good. Hmm.
If I had more railroad money, I'd buy the dark blues. Easy.
My boy Meganick actually had an ultimate plan. He might trade you the unmortgaged light blues for the mortgaged dark blues.
No. That's not happening.
That'll be
His
a
light
good deal.
blues are built on, so we'll see what happens here.
Oh, I forgot you built them.
That leaves me needing 525.
There's a few Jimmies in chat who are pretty happy with this.
525. The only way I can really survive this is Nick. Obviously, you're in jail.
For, I think for 2 months.
Nick, would you like to get out of jail free? Obviously, this is only a couple of things I've got to work out at the same time, because obviously, if both of them don't work, then neither of them will work. Nick, would you like a get out of jail free card for $40? And obviously, that applies Swift. Would you like these dark blues for, I think it'd be enough, 490?
You know, if Creative doesn't want to block me from buying the dark blues, this is something that could maybe... It's one house I could buy back in the dark blues each hit.
Yeah.
You also have to mortgage your railroads to buy them for $490.
Yeah. I'll be back with the dark blues. And Creative is lined up for them.
Everyone's lined up for them.
I tried,
Such
Tian. I tried to
railroads.
scare him into making a better offer, but it didn't work. Sorry, man. We tried.
Okay, that's fine.
We tried. We tried!
Sorry, Tian.
It's fine.
Oh.
GG's.
Thank you.
Premium spin. Let's do it. Jackpot type claim. Get your points.
All right, boys. It's every man for themselves now. I want second place.
See how it goes.
Oh boy. My biggest foe. Move.
All right, it paid off. Mega Nick there. All right. Let's roll a 2-1, please. I really don't want to go very far. I don't like this. I don't like this. No,
Just roll
we
an-
don't.
Roll a 10. Take the railroads all the way around.
That'd be nice.
Oh, I can't even survive a railroad hit.
Chicken, just get a 12.
Just-
All right,
yeah,
just get a 12.
Go to go.
All right, 12. I'll take
Gotta
it.
go to go. Gotta go to go now. Oh.
Good luck, Swift.
GG, man.
You guys couldn't. I mean, you could have, Nick, but trust me, you don't want to bail me out. If Creative had money, I would have made him get.
Yeah, 100%. You could have sold him a Monopoly or...
But he doesn't have any money.
All right, well. Mega Nick, all you gotta do is last longer than me. Oh, I should remortgage this. That's all right. Here we go.
Give me 3 and a 3, please. 3 and a 3. Or 4.
Is that your third roll?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, there you go. Worked out.
50 on the pink?
Do I want the pink? You want my railroads, huh?
Nope. Just cash.
You want cash from me?
Yep.
I'm good, man. Those are your dark blues you're part of. All right. Now they're yours. Actually, I can survive this. No. Let's see here. Might be everything that has to go down. What's funny... Yep. Amount of $5, folks. Nah, we're just gonna see how this goes.
Give me snake eyes. Oh, fuck.
And that's a wrap. That last orange was never purchased. Can you believe it? St. James is Saint missing in action. This was the most likely outcome. And it's kind of poetic. He had the greens and reds, the ones, the self-mades he could have made anyway. He just ended up with both monopolies that were meant to be. Destiny cannot be avoided.
GG's, guys.
GG, man. No. The fact that I was second place is complete luck. Like, if I landed on the properties or whatever, you know, I think for most of us, it was an easy third, fourth, or fifth. I think Mega Nick had, like, the best chance of, like, you know, pulling in first with the yellows, but it didn't materialize. Here is the universe in which I have a chance of winning. I passed go a few times, slowly turning back on the railroads. Creative hits a few property cards, dwindling down his properties. And then I finally build back the yellows, and the former glory shines once again. And I avenge all my fallen ex-competitor comrades. There you go. Understand that's your only auction you're allowed to do this turn.
Which one do I put it on now?
You know, I think this is a very critical decision to make.
Yeah.
I say go with North Carolina, man. That's where I feel like I'm going next. North Carolina. Ooh, big mistake, bro. You're missing out on those big bucks.
Let's see. To be honest, there are no big bucks too, yeah.
5 and a 4. Let's go. I just quintupled my money, boys. 5 to 25. It's a sign. Time for the comeback. All right, we're going to roll ourselves a cheeky 5 and a 2. Let's go! Watch this. Let's go. Give me those $10. It's my birthday now. And watch this. The play is railroading if you have extra money, and the railroad is most likely to hit next. Not delaying. I'm changing my destiny. I'm changing my fate. High speed, man. That's right. Don't worry. Those yellows will be back up and running before you know it. You'll be like, what happened? Every roll was not a good roll. All right, that was a pretty good roll.
As I say, every number is a good number.
Let's go. Big money happening right now. It's my utility. That's right, man. Just walk on up to running railroad. It's time to finally unlock St. James. 3 and a 1. Ooh. 7 is my next roll, in case you were wondering. It's Reading Railroad. There we go. The game is taking back what it's given. 6 and a 1.
Asking for numbers might not be a good idea.
Bro, it's my property. I know what I'm doing, man.
No, I'm just saying, every number is a good number.
Yeah.
Let it roll what it
Roll
is.
and roll. What do you call it? Roll a 5 next. That's a good number. That's any number. All right, here we go. Rolling ourselves a 6 and a 3. Oh, never mind. There we go. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Good way to start off your first ranked game.
First win. Yeah.
Yeah, good strong start. Get 2 more games in and you'll be eligible to win the first season's prize. First place will get $500. Second place, $300, and third place, $200. All right. GG, that was game number 49. Game 50 is next.